Indeed, you and I, you are in big trouble with me, you know.
Me? I'm in trouble?
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh.
Hi, Miss Blair. Good evening, everyone.
Can you hear me now?
Hi. How is everybody? I'm still at work, so forgive me.
Can you hear me now, Miss Leopold?
Yeah, I hear you. No, I said that you are in big trouble with me.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I send you emails, I send you, ask you to call me, I've been waiting.
What email?
And I think the cows will come home before you call me back. The cows came home before you called me back.
What email you have for me? I didn't get any email from you.
Yeah, I sent you emails and asked you to call me. I sent you an email. I didn't get a response, and then I sent you another one asking you to call me.
When was that? Let me look at my email right now because I didn't get any from you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Miss Carol?
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not bad at all, not bad. I may look for Melissa.
I see from Mia, but I don't see from you.
You see anything from Leopold?
Oh no, hold on. Let me just make sure I wasn't missing.
If it doesn't say Leopold, look for Roberts. It might say
Roberts.
Roberts.
Hold on. I wonder if it went to my spam. I see this is not you, Francisca Roberts.
It says Francisca Roberts?
Yeah, but it says Tuesday.
Yep, that's me.
Yes, and I didn't realize this was you.
Yeah, I sent you one before, and then I sent you another one. I didn't get anything last week, and I sent you another one this week asking you to call me.
I sure do have it here, and I didn't realize this was you. I'm over flooded with emails. Let me see.
Our last conversation, what we spoke about, so I sent you an email before that food? Last week.
For the cooking?
No, not for the stuff to do with work, for the workshops.
I sent one about the cooking thing, Edith.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
I saw that one.
Actually, I sent a couple about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Miss Leopold. I missed this. I wasn't thinking your last name was Roberts.
I don't know why Yahoo still have me as Roberts, because anyway, I shouldn't say that because when I registered on the Roberts. I think I'll have to go in and see if I can edit it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So then I will have to call back the army because I was sending them to you.
Hold on, so
but
sorry.
I'll have to.
Yeah. Okay, this is who? This is,
Rosemary.
Let me adjust mute. I'm sorry, someone said something?
Yes, this is Rosemary.
Hey, Rosemary, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Let me call.
So.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, hello, hi, and hello. Good evening to everyone, and it's wonderful to see each and every one of you. In spite of everything that we are going through, and Rosemary is here with us. I see a Pamela Payne with us as well. Heaven is full of broken people made by the grace of God. Amen to that. So I just want to welcome each and every one of you this evening. I'm happy to see some persons I can see the face and some I can't.
You can see
But
me
nevertheless,
now.
it will please my heart if I can see your face. I like to speak to people to see who I'm interacting with. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, and Melissa will be coming in soon, but I would like to introduce, because I always like to go around and introduce so we know who is who, and most of you know who I am. I'm Francisca Leopold. I'm second vice chair and Community Board 9, and also the chair for Health and Social Services. And our aim, our mission is to just to reach the needs of our people, the health needs of our community. I have a passion for the elderly, for our seniors. So that is all about, to make sure that the needs are met. And I know that each one of you on this platform have the same goal as well. So as we go, I'm looking at my screen, and I'm gonna start with Enid to continue the introduction. You're muted.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Enid Dillard. I'm the Director of Marketing and Public Affairs at Kingsbrook at One Brooklyn Health, and it's a pleasure to be here as always.
Mr. Almanor?
Yes, my name is Nicholas Almono. I'm a member of Community Board 9, very much interested in what's happening in the community, the seniors, and the health.
Ms. Plato?
Hi, good evening. I'm a retired healthcare administrator in Brooklyn, and I'm the current president of the National Association of University Women Brooklyn branch, of which we have a very active health committee.
Ms. Blair?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alice Blair. I am currently employed at Kings County Hospital. I run the crisis program here, sexual assault program for Health and Hospital, the Brooklyn Borough. And I'm also a member of the NAUW. I'm the vice president. And I joined Ms. Leopold, Community Board 9 back in 2020 after meeting her here at the county. And it's been a pleasure joining, but I'm in the office, so the computer doesn't have very good camera system here. So it's hard. Sometimes we get a hit or miss. So that's why I'm not on camera. Sorry.
Thank you. Ms. Payne? You're muted.
Sorry about that. My name is Pamela Payne. I'm a parent advocate. I'm a member of the New York State Network for Youth and Families. And I used to do this when I was a student at Medgar Evers College. And now that I've graduated, I've just been a little busy, and I said I've actually been working with the young people with some of the events that they have been having. But I wanted to check out this mental health committee and see how we can kind of like, I don't know, just think out the box a little bit with what's going on with you guys. I actually filled out an application to be a member, so I'm waiting for you guys to respond back.
Okay, so just after the introduction, then I'll address that, and then I'm going to go to Rosemary.
Yes, hi, my name is Rosemary Evering. I've been a member of Community Board 9 for about 5 years, and also a member of this committee. I'm also, well, should I say, retired disabled former union worker, 1199, and really interested in the well-being of everyone, more so the elderly, which I'm getting close to now.
Oh no, you're far off from that. And Melissa.
Hi all, my name is Melissa Severe, and I am a member of Community Board 9 and the co-pilot for the Health and Social Services Committee. Welcome.
I like that co-pilot. I have another young lady. She's my assistant leader, and then I call her my co-pilot. So I like that. So Ms. Payne, just to address what you said concerning filling out the application, and if I may see your face again, if you don't mind, where do you live? Where do you live?
I live on Washington Avenue between Carroll and Crown.
Between Carroll and Crown. So you are in Matthew Eugene's district, right? He's your council member. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. Melissa, can you just run a conversation? I just have an emergency. I'm just running to take care of it. I'll be right back.
Sure. Let me just pull up the agenda 1 sec.
I like that.
Rather than this.
I like, actually, you know, I like the blonde better.
Thank you so much. I was having issues with my pipes. It was backing up. So the plumber is fixing. Okay. I don't know, Melissa, what you spoke about, but I'm going back to Ms. Payne.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going back to Ms. Payne. So I would like to get your information. You can put your contact number in the oh, somebody put something in the chat. Oh, Morris, okay, all right. All right, yeah, so I would like to get your contact number because I know if you are on council member Como, yeah, Combo, Lori Combo, then her slate is full, but I know that council member Matthew Eugene, he still have a few slots open. So when did you send the application?
Before the deadline, because there was a deadline equated with it, and you had to fill it out.
For this year? Was it this year or last year?
This year. It's for this year.
This year?
Mm-hmm.
For this year, okay. So I'll get your information on side. You can put it privately in the chat, and then I will.
Want my email too?
Yes, please. Yes, but in the meantime, before then, you can become a member of the committee. You know, as a community member of the Health and Social Services Committee, you can become a member of the committee as representing the community, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you give me your email address, then I will pass it on to the office and they will add you to the listserv. So when we send out our meeting notice or whatever that we have to send out, then you will get it. Melissa, can you take a note of this for me, please?
I'm sorry,
okay.
Fran. So I jumped on a little late, so I missed that part of it.
Ms. Patov.
What am I following up on for Pamela?
Oh no! I'm saying that she put her information in the chat. Can you make a note of it for me, please?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna save all of the chat notes at the end of the meeting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So first on our agenda, we have the mental health and suicide forum. But before I touch that, I will let Ms. Flatter, I will let you talk about our upcoming healthy cooking in COVID.
Okay, well, at the last meeting I had, when I learned that that Enid and Kingsbrook were doing healthy cooking shows already, I had mentioned that our organization was very interested, NAUW was very interested in doing something for Nutrition Month, which is now, which is March. But Melissa did follow up and indicate that it would probably have to be in April, but I don't think the dates were locked down yet, or maybe tonight we'll discuss when we could do it. We wanted to do something that would help provide information to the community about, you know, healthy cooking, you know, and ways to, you know, improve our diet, especially during COVID, when a lot of us are stuck in the house and not getting, you know, adequate exercise, and sometimes not eating the proper food or eating too many of the wrong foods. So, and, you know, the link with diabetes is, you know, pretty obvious. We have such a high prevalence of diabetes in our community. So, so that was basically it. So I just wanted to see if we could maybe lock that down tonight and, you know, come up with a date. And that's basically it from me.
Yeah, well, Kingsbrook is committing to 3 dates I think we had talked about. And I think the dates that were thrown out are good for us: April the 1st, May the 6th, and June the 3rd. And we would include our diabetes educator along with our staff chef, so that we'll be addressing the healthy eating, but also the diabetes instances as well. So if those dates work, we can definitely develop, but if they don't work, then we can work with you to see how we can amend the dates.
Okay, you said April 1st, May 6th, and
June 3rd.
And so would that be 3 different shows, or are we talking about just selecting one?
I would like to do 3 different, but I'll take considerations from what you guys feel. I just thought it should be a series.
Yeah, I think, you know,
and something that we can kind of augur some attention with if we do more than one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
We work collectively to build what we think is the proper content for it, so that people hear about it, they get interested, and they come back.
Right, right. I like that idea. And these would be on Zoom? Would these be Zoom, or what's the format that you've been using?
Well, we use Zoom. We use Facebook Live for ours, but I think, you know, Ms. Leopold and Melissa, you guys jump in. I think using this forum to attract.
So definitely, because as I said, anything that we come up with, the meeting is the first Thursday of every month. So we will use the first Thursday of any given month, but then I would want ample, I want to know what the presentation, how many people, this is a panel. So I would know as to how much time to allot to the presentation, and then cut down our own dialogue, whatever that we're doing, to cut down on that. And then to have a flyer, and so that we could send out the flyer to the different CBOs.
Yeah, we'll prepare
and we ourselves. I'm sorry?
Yeah, we'll prepare for you. We'll do the promotion and set up the flyer and give it to you guys for approval and all of that. And then you'll have
so, and then
what time?
I think I do have the logo. I'll send the logo to you.
Yes.
So you can put it on the flyer from the CB9. So you could attach it to the flyer also. And then everyone who's here, and they can leave the. I would like very much if each person can put their information, the contact information, the emails and stuff in the chat, so Melissa will have it. So when we get the flyers, then we can send the flyers to you, and then you in turn can send it out. You know, send it out to your network.
Ms. Flatter,
and then so April 1st is good. May 6th and June 3rd.
Yeah.
That's fine with me if we really want to do, if we want to do a series, you know? But because if you're having something like that, I think it's very good for the community. So we really want, you know, people to really invite people to come. You know, we really wanted to go out there and publicize so people could know and come and join us. And also, whilst we're doing that, we can also live stream it on Facebook at the same time.
Yeah, that would be very good. So Ms. Flateau was asking about the time. So I'm thinking, Ms. Leopold,
for me, 7 o'clock is the best time for me.
Okay.
Because right now I have this meeting and I had a meeting before this time, and then I had to push it back to 8 o'clock. So anytime before 6 to 7 can work. But Melissa works, so there's those people who are working, and remember, a lot of people have gone back to work. So you want to give people enough time to get home, to attend to their children, you know, and then to, you know, to sit. You don't want people to be rushing, so you really want to capture people. So I think 7 o'clock, because a lot of people, some people leave work at 5, some people leave work at 6. So you want to give people enough time to get home and to take care of the business at home, and then to be able to log on.
Okay. Okay, so Ms. Flateau, NWA will participate and partner with us. What would you guys? Yeah.
It's NAUW. It's the National Association of University Women. I'm the president of the Brooklyn branch, but I'm certain that we would probably get other people that would want to join in, you know, as well.
So you know what we should do? Maybe you should share one of those dates. So that One Brooklyn Health does not occupy all of the dates, right? So maybe choose one you'd like. Or we share, you choose one. I'll have one for One Brooklyn Health. You'll have one, and then we'll share one collectively. Maybe the last one we can do as a collaborative.
I mean, I'd rather do it sooner than later because I was actually trying to do it in March. So if we could yeah, I mean, I would rather do.
You want to do April?
If it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, we're flexible. Yeah, absolutely. And then you think we can come back together and do a collaborative for June?
Sure.
We'll do half of the presentation. You'll do the other half.
Okay, well, do you have someone lined up to do the cooking already for those?
Oh, yes, we do. Yes.
Okay. All right. So we would just need someone to talk about the related health issues. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So just hold the brakes just for remember if we have to come back to that discussion. I have Miss Lewis on the line and she have to run. But I just want her just to give us an update on when it comes to the sickle cell, anything that you want to share with us, because I was reading your text back and forth, Ms. Lewis. So just before you go, if you just want to introduce yourself, then Karima, I'll have you to introduce yourself soon as well. And then just to give us an update, Ms. Lewis, as to what's happening with the sickle cell, as well as Mr. Cummins. So as soon as Ms. Lewis finish, I would like Karima and Mr. Cummins to introduce themselves. And then Mr. Cummins, before we continue, I would just allow you to just do a presentation, because I know our discussion, will take some time and I have to close down at 8 o'clock. Go ahead, Ms. Lewis.
Happy new evening, everyone. I hope all is well with everybody. So I can't come on camera because I'm having a wardrobe change right now. So in regard to the sickle cell community, we're actually going live tonight on the Manhattan television network to discuss the project that we've been doing, the Sickle Cell and Trait Group Meets. And I'm happy to announce that we were in Albany yesterday for the budget meetings. And we have some funds that's going to be coming through so that we can pass the Sickle Cell Treatment Act 2021. Has been broken down into 3 different bills, really promoting wellness through COVID for families and individuals that has sickle cell and trait. And one of our other goals is just to build the wellness facilities and urgent care centers that will specialize in sickle cell trait education, advocacy, treatment, and other rare diseases. And then just to put an end to the social injustices around health equities, sickle cell abuse, and maltreatment. So if anybody is available after this meeting, it actually starts at 8, so you actually will still be on this meeting. It's the Manhattan Television, it's the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and it's actually at 8 p.m., but I have to log on like in 3 minutes. And I just wanted to chime in. I was actually trying to see if I had someone available to tune into this meeting so I wouldn't miss the good goods, but unfortunately, I will not be available. But I just wanted to say hello and good night to everyone. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Madam Chair. Blessings and love.
Yeah, just can you just put in the information in the chat for those who would like to attend later when you finish, please?
Okay.
Okay, thank you and good luck. Karima, introduce yourself. Then you're welcome. Then Mr. Cummins, introduce yourself. And if you have a presentation, and then after, then I will hear from Ms. Payne, so she can tell us about her organization, and then we will finalize the healthy cooking. Go ahead, Karima.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Francesca. My name is Karima Griffin. I am part of Community Board 9 and also current MPH student at SUNY Downstate with a basis in community health sciences.
Okay, thank you, and welcome back. Mr. Cummins?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, good evening, Madam Chair and community members, board members. Thank you for having me. Maurice Cummings, Special Assistant to New York City Councilwoman Alika Ampry Samuel. Bless you, Miss Melissa. Bless you, bless you. We're in the community. Actually, right now we are going over discretionary funds. Deadline was the 16th of February, submitting that. Our offices continue to operate. 400 Rockaway Avenue, stop by if anybody's ever in the neighborhood. We're still distributing PPE, trying to get seniors vaccinated, imploring the folks how important it is to still abide by the COVID protocols. As we're not out of this yet, people are still dying, people are still getting sick. So just following that, trying to ensure that folks in NYCHA have heat. As chair of the City Council NYCHA committee, ensuring that folks have all of the necessities that they need to get by during these very unfamiliar and difficult times. I'm not going to take up too much time. Thank you for having me again, and continue blessings to all. Thank you.
Thank you, and I just hope that you will grace us with your presence every month. I'm looking forward to having you and then bringing us news as to what's happening at your office. Ms. Payne, would you like to give us some information on your organization?
Well, the name of my organization is Professional Advocacy Mentorship, LLC, and I started it this year during the coronavirus. And it really is to educate parents in the New York City public school system, how powerful they are, and get the resources that they need to get their children from birth to college and career ready.
Okay, so really I think that I'm a little bit behind time now, because I have been looking from last year to have somebody to come on board to talk about the ergonomic equipments and the different things that the kids could use at home, because even sometimes when you look online and you talk to somebody, you're doing a virtual communication with somebody, and you could see how the kids are sitting, how they're slouching, and by next year they'll be walking like, with a humpback. And I was really looking to get a doctor to come in to really talk to the parents and stuff, but the person I had lined up, it never happened. But I still feel that it is a good program that we can still have you to do a presentation on that. because most times what we want, when we have good programs like this and good information, we don't want to just keep it just for us. There's just this little group. I want the community to know about it. And we have the general community board that meets the last Tuesday of every month, and we can give you like 10, 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you know, to do a presentation, or else if we have more material and we have other people right here in the committee, and then we can have like a panel and they bring different information, you know, for the community, then we can, you know, you just use this platform, send out the information, send out a flyer and invite people, because I know the latter part of last year that I was looking to bring somebody to talk to the parents, you know, concerning the kids. And right now we are still trying to bring in somebody to do coping with mental health during COVID. And we wanted to be a presentation to reach the children as well as the parents. And the parents themselves could be aware and recognize the sign of mental health and how to deal with it and stuff like that. So we are looking to do all those different programs. So if you would like to, you know, do something, because each one of you here, and now that you are here, I'm expecting that I'm going to see you, and any ideas, Mr. Cummins, there is so much happening out there. You are out there and you are hearing so much people calling your office, and you have anything that you think that is be beneficial to the community that we should undertake and do something about it, please bring that to our attention. Because it's not a my thing or CB19, but it's an our thing. It's all of us in this together. So please bring it to the table, and we will deal with it. Okay. Okay. So sideline, most likely we will let me go back to healthy cooking. So the healthy cooking, and I know Miss Blair is there, and then Miss Blair, the trafficking, the sex trafficking, we're still looking into that. We still want, I think it's very important that we touch that. So after, we will put that as part of our scheduling as to the different workshops that we want to do. And that is a part of it for this year. So we don't want to take up too much that we can chew. So for now, we will deal with the healthy cooking, and then we will be moving to do the mental health, and then we'll be moving from that. Okay.
I'm sorry, when you say mental health, is that for just seniors? That for everybody?
For everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. So Enid and Ms. Plateau, can you please just square off for the healthy cooking?
Okay. So the idea with the healthy cooking, to make it really entertaining, I have a young lady who works with me who's been on, she's from Haitian descent. She has a family catering business and also works with me in marketing, but she was featured on The Chew, ABC's The Chew. She is also one of the candidates for, I believe, Family Cook-Off for ABC, just a great chef. Mm-hmm. And so she has been the one that has been really utilizing our Facebook Live platforms during the day to introduce healthy cooking in conjunction with our diabetes health coach. And it seems to be a wonderful engagement for the community, because you're talking about making meals that people love to eat, but in a low-fat way, or without using as much sugar, or without using as much carb. And so they found a real way to synergize the cooking and the information. Mm-hmm. I think what Ms. Plateau is talking about is pretty similar, where we might be able to, maybe King's Book does the cooking and then you will come along with the information, or vice versa. We're very flexible. Mm-hmm. So however you think, Ms. Plateau, we should move with that combination, we're flexible either way. So tell me what you were thinking in your mind.
Yeah, well, we definitely don't have a chef, and she sounds wonderful. The young lady you described, that, you know, that's exactly, I think, what we need, somebody that has, you know, a great sort of media presence, entertaining somewhat, you know, can keep people engaged. And then some of the ones that I've participated in via Zoom in this new era now have included, like, let's say, either a nurse or a physician, you know, a health expert that can sort of, have that synergy between, the health issue, and then how do we address that in terms of diet and cooking, so
Okay, good.
like, yeah, if you can provide the chef, then I'll do my best to get a related health expert. If I run into trouble, I'll let you know, because
Yes,
you work
please.
at a hospital, so I know you have plenty of people there as well.
Right.
Alice Blair, who's my friend and colleague. I used to work at Kings County Hospital myself. I know she can also help me reach out to some health experts, to partner with you. So I don't think that part will be a problem.
Okay.
But the chef part was definitely a problem. We couldn't find anybody.
All right, great. So what I think I'll do, and I think this might be the best thing, is to write up an outline of what we're looking to prepare for each of these.
Okay.
The health coach perspective on each of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will help us to kind of gel what we get from you.
Okay.
So are we doing, as we discussed before, maybe you do one first, and then, so you take that April 1st?
Yeah, and I think the diabetes one would be a good way to start.
Now, so you're saying you don't have a chef. So either way,
no.
I think King's Book will still be doing the cooking components of all three of these.
Yes.
And it would be the commentary that you might be just looking to do from your perspective.
Yes, to give
Good.
like a little overview, let's say,
Very
about
good.
diabetes,
Okay.
Risk factors,
okay.
Being pre-diabetic, what does that mean? Those kind of things, just some basics, I think.
Okay.
And then
so
how does the cooking relate to that,
Okay. All right. So by next week, you will get an outline from us.
Okay.
I'll make sure to get an outline, and Ms. Leopold, I'll make sure you have it, as well as Melissa and Mia, so that you can all see how we're planning it out and fleshing it out. But that sounds like a plan that can work.
And
okay, that's wonderful.
For June, one thing I was thinking of is that, June is Men's Health Month.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of like a tie-in that would be particularly relevant, and maybe some of the men who are here, or is there just one guy? I'm not sure. But Mr. Cummings.
No, we have two guys right there. We have two of them.
Okay. So anyway, I was thinking that, that maybe that show could focus on a topic that is particularly relevant, for the males. Because a lot of times they get left out of all of these discussions as far as being a focal point. So,
okay.
So for June, I know Kings County Hospital, they have mental health awareness during COVID. It's in June. They don't have a date for June as yet, but it's from 7:30. It's from 6 p.m. to 7:30, but it's in June, but not a date as yet. Okay, so in the cooking class, we could focus on bring the men in, because as you rightfully say, most time we do everything and then we kind of forget our kings and then we just leave them on the side, so we almost have to give them the crown, because without them, we need them, we need their support, we need their strength.
Absolutely.
And we need them to be healthy. We need them to be healthy as well.
Yep.
Please, need to be healthy. And in my house, I'm usually the guy. I'm the one in the kitchen in my house. So
that's good. So would you like to be one of the cooks?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
You should do that. We need a male presence. You're the cook.
Am I gonna be like the sous chef or the chef?
You can cook whatever you'd like, but it just should be healthy. You're speaking to your male counterparts about healthy eating. You're the cook for June.
Ay, a la mierda, por favor.
And I say sí.
Permiso.
Whatever that means.
Some of us speak Spanish in the line.
Pardon. You don't see her, but she understood you.
Let's talk about the menu. Am I cooking out of my kitchen?
Out of your kitchen.
Yes.
And you're cooking something you love that's healthy, and because your presence as a male will encourage other males to eat well.
I love a good grilled salmon with absolutely no salt.
Beautiful.
Nothing. Just a nice lemon.
Sounds great. Wonderful. Healthy. Omega-3 fatty acids, great.
Brussels sprouts and some reduced white wine.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting fancy on us.
Okay.
Make sure you post.
Is he gonna share his recipe with people?
That's what I was just
Yeah.
about to say. Can
We're
you
gonna
like post it first, send it to us so I could buy the same ingredients and cook with you?
Yeah.
Yes,
want-
we can do that. We can put out the recipe
You
beforehand.
got me. I'm committing. I'm shaking everyone's hand. My word is my bond.
Thank
Okay,
you,
that's
thank you,
June the
thank
3rd
you.
at 7 p.m.
June the 3rd.
Yeah.
That's it.
So with,
Yeah, and it's
with that,
good. It's good for people. I'm sorry. Motor Z. Who is Motor Z?
Rosemary.
Oh, okay. So what were
Yeah.
you saying, Rosemary?
Yes, I was saying you mentioned at first about I had to step away, something very important. Zoom is good, but also when you're at home, people just take it for granted. You have to do certain things. Anyway, back to this. I heard you talking about men's health, and we had stopped there, but something just came to me about 2 weeks ago, as opposed to women's health versus men's health. And we know we talk about menopause, but most people don't know that men go through a lot, and a lot of men don't talk about these things, and it causes a lot of problem because they don't talk to their male friend, they don't talk to their doctor. And I was surprised to know that men don't know that they go through stuff, and it affects them mentally even more than women, because you can talk to your girlfriend. So could that be a topic that is introduced in the aspect of men's health? And I mean, yes, the food is also important. Nutrition is also important, but your mental health is very important too. So could that also, if you're going to address men's health, be a topic, because that may be taboo to them because a lot of them don't understand about this, but it is something that needs to be addressed. And I was really shocked to know that, you know, men are not aware of this.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Rosemary, but because I was thinking of actually bringing up the issue of high blood pressure and stress.
Yeah.
Those two things go together. So actually, I think that would be a good sort of marriage of those two things, you know, with Maurice doing his healthy cooking, and then we could have somebody talk about, you know, especially during this era, you know, the issue of stress and high blood pressure.
Yeah.
I think
And then,
if we're going to talk about men's health, also we need to implore to gentlemen, and I'm 48, colon cancer, go get the screenings, necessary screenings.
Yes.
Gentlemen approaching 45 and above. I think it's imperative. A lot of people overlook these things.
Yes.
Think because nothing is hurting or nothing is growing on them.
Yeah.
Or nothing is like killing them. I mean, you know, they don't feel any ill effects immediately, but these things generate within, and sometimes people catch it before sometimes they catch it before it's too late, and sometimes it's too late. So I think it's important to implore the fact that, you know, gentlemen, please go get as well as your mental health. You want to stay sturdy.
Very important.
Right. But if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to take care of any of the other things that are going on in and around you.
Exactly.
And there's a lot going on these days. So
yeah.
We just
definitely.
have to
So go ahead, Rosemary.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, Madam Chair. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we'll touch a lot of that in May, because May is the mental health month. Mental health, we'll be doing our program on mental health. And also under that program, we can still bring in some talk with women and men. And also I want us to also address suicide, because since COVID, we have had a lot of suicide in our community. And it ain't only old people, young people committing suicide. And it is an area that we also have to address as well. So, and for the cooking, so I know that the two of you will put everything together. You'll put the icing on the cake.
Yep.
But what we need, I like to give people early notice. I don't like to procrastinate when I have to do stuff, because right now it's just like, you know, when we started doing this virtual thing, no one knew what Zoom was. Oh man, I can't do this Zoom thing. I can't get on. But now everybody have become so well diverse with Zoom that they have 3 and 4 and 5 scheduled meetings on Zoom in a day. So we have to send out our flyer early enough so people can add it, you know, could put it on the schedule. And then after that, so we can send it out like 2 weeks before, and the week of we could send a reminder, or the week, okay, so it will be a Tuesday, so the Friday we can send, the week before we could send a reminder, and even the day of in the morning time, I will have you know, I will have the community board to send it out again. But for those of you who will be sending it out to your network, you know, at least 3 shouts outside, sending it out, and 3 reminders, it's never too much, because people tend to forget. People tend to forget. And we want a good crowd, and we want the men to come out, and Almona, invite your Haitian counterparts, invite your people. You know, I know Mr. Cummins will invite his people. You know, and then let's just send it out there, and then invite our friends, our brothers, and stuff, and send out, and let you know we can have something. But I know a lot of people, and I mean, if we are able to even live stream it on YouTube, we can even do that as well. I don't know, maybe I don't know how the board can do that. I know the board would do it, would live stream on Facebook, but I don't know about, so I know he's going to answer me because he just unmuted himself.
Yes, we can live stream, Fran. Don't worry about that. Just let us know what you want.
Wonderful, thank you. So there we go. So we can take Facebook, or we can take YouTube. Yeah, and send it out there, and get the message out there, because there is so much, and then we're thinking and we say, oh, you know, the people know all these things. There's so many people out there, you know, who don't pay attention to those things, you know. And like Mr. Cummins was saying, that I really didn't know when a man is diabetic, it affects his sexual function. I didn't even know that until when I went to the doctor, and then he was talking to me about my husband, and then he was like, oh, well, you know, diabetes, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I was like stunned. I said, really? He says, yeah, when a man is diabetic, it affects his sex. I was like, so there is so much. And then sometimes some of them don't want to talk about it because they're too macho to say, hey, I'm having difficulty in that area. But it is a health problem that you need to take care of. And if you don't take care of it, hey, you're in trouble. Your wife in trouble, or your girlfriend in trouble. So you need to take care of it, you know? Yes, Miss Payne. Go ahead.
Proposal. We could do a save the date with the 3 dates and the 3 times with more information to follow. That'll help give us an opportunity to get the word out really early. And then the other thing I said was do an overview of the events, you know, like a little bit about what each one is about. And then when you guys was talking mental health, and I was like, well, isn't that family health if we're gonna include the children as well? So I think it'll be a wraparound so that all people, regardless of age, will be excited about being on board. That's all, sorry.
Definitely.
Because you talked about
Thank you so much.
You talked about the suicide, and suicide is up between the 10 to 13-year-olds. It's up like 40%. And the teenagers, it's a lot of, they have a lot of issues, especially the homeless. I mean, they are like a grade behind. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, give us information, go ahead. Because we're finishing in 10 minutes, and I know Enid and Miss Plato, they have already, so all I know is that you'll be working on, and that's a good idea, to do a save a date on the free, the dates that we're having. We will send that out, send out the flyer, and then we'll send out the finished flyer, the finished component with the Zoom information and everything, because we'll get the Zoom information from the board, and then we'll move on from there.
Yeah, we'll have that for you in a week. By next week, you'll have everything done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So go ahead, Ms. Payne. I'll be right back, but continue talking.
I really was finished, but sorry. But you know, my thing is, I came on because I actually missed my youth meeting last night, and we're doing resume writing, cover letter writing, the mental health, the literacy piece. She's back, so I don't have to talk no more. So that's coming out April 6th.
No, go ahead. And that is a really good idea. And also it's getting warm outside now because it was really cold, and I definitely wouldn't be standing on the street giving out masks. So not as it gets warmer, then we will schedule a day that we could maybe twice or 2 days in the week that we can go out because we do have masks, and I know that Enid have masks for us also. Yes, so we'll go out there and we'll just choose the areas that we can go out and give out some masks. Also, I don't know how we can get one thing. Hand sanitizers are just so difficult to get, you know. But I just want to make you aware that in May is the mental health, and we're doing in collaboration. CB9 is doing in collaboration with Kings County Hospital, and then in June, no date as yet, but in June is mental health awareness, right? And then in April, and that's April 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., we don't have a date yet, and it's a sexual assault awareness and prevention during COVID. So, so those 3 things that we have coming up. So we have one in April, we have May, and we have June. Okay, so we'll be working with Kings County regarding those 3 programs coming up. So none of them will not be interfering with the dates that we have for the cooking. All right, Melissa, before we finish, is there anything you would like to say? Anyone who wants to give any final word? Go ahead, Melissa.
No, I did not have anything in particular to report back for today. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
But I will follow. Yeah, I'll make sure to follow up with Miss Adele and Miss Enid on that outline for the upcoming healthy food series.
Yeah, I do have one thing before we close, Ms. Leopold, because you said you didn't love me anymore. So maybe I can redeem myself.
No.
Love me again.
I said no. That you know that is something that could never happen.
Yeah.
Amen.
There's nothing you can do that ever stop me from loving you. No, because we are loving each other from afar.
So for the Know Your Rights workshop.
Ooh.
Right.
You wanted Kingsbrook to do with you, was the idea that we host it for you, Zoom, and promote it? What would you want us to do for it? Because we can do it. We just want to know how you want us to be integrated.
Well, I mean, if you want to do the flyers and send it out, and
we can do that. We can promote it for you.
Commission on Human Rights. Commission on Human Rights will send you the logo.
Yeah.
And then you could do everything, and then we can do the Eventbrite if you want. However, we can put it out there on our own platform, our listserv, and promote it outside also. And then we do the presentation.
So you guys will do the presentation, CB9?
No. It's not CB9. CB9 is not doing the human rights. It's Commission on Human Rights.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes. Well, we can do that for you. Okay. But I'll call you on that separately.
Yeah. So that's a separate vibe.
Good. I'll call you on that.
Yeah. So that's separate.
Okay.
So because I do trainings so anyone who, my job, I work with Commission on Human Rights, part of the mayor's office, and then we do discriminatory workshops when it comes to housing and employment, and it's just across the board. So I do a lot of training and workshops in the community for people who are having issues with source of income and evictions and
gotcha.
Whenever that come across when it comes to discrimination, we deal with that. But then right where I sit, I do a lot of trainings and workshops.
Yeah, you know, that's a good topic for May, because mental health, when you're talking about mental health month, these are the things, these are the social determinants that impact mental health.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we can do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Payne.
Since you're so phenomenal in your know your rights, do you guys cover educational rights too?
Anything that we have, and then whatever it comes across as discrimination, as long as it's a discriminatory event, anything it at place, and then based on the information that's brought to us, we're looking at it, and then it's discriminatory, we deal with it. As long as you can show reason of discrimination.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, I have a question for Mr. Cummings before we close out. Mr. Cummings, would you be comfortable speaking in Spanish as well as English when you do your cooking?
Going back and forth?
Yeah.
I don't think that would be too much of a problem.
The reason I'm asking, because, you know, a lot of times the Hispanic community is really left out of, you know, many of the things that we're doing. And it would be great if we could feature this as, you know, like that it's in English and Spanish, encourage, you know, people, you know, who speak Spanish to participate.
Unless you want to do Spanish and somebody say English, or you do English and somebody bring out the Spanish out of it.
I feel like you're in my head. I was just thinking that. I mean, I could do either or. I could English y hablar español. Yo tengo no problema con eso.
I think it's
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Burke
has somebody
is
there
coming in,
with
and we are
him.
just about closing up.
What I can say also, if he does it in English, I could do the Haitian translation also.
Look at that. We're gonna be
wonderful.
Hey,
how about
bilingual?
How about I just cook from a kitchen at the United Nations, and we just cover it all.
Hey, we may get there. We may get there. Who knows?
Let's do the numbers. No, I
am just feeling it already. That is going to be a wonderful night.
Entiendo.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yo tengo todo incluso. I want to include everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We need to do more of that. That's my point. Yeah.
Absolutamente buenísima.
Bueno.
Bueno, con mucho gusto.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. So I'm so thankful for everybody being here. This was a great meeting, great discussion, and I am hyped. And I know we have so much more to do and to give out to our community. It is needed. And I'm looking forward to doing more stuff, you know, for our seniors, to bring services to our seniors, and that make sure our seniors are well taken care of. And I am passionate for our seniors and our young people. As you've said that, you know, we have our kids who are committing suicide, because heritage, we have kids who lost both parents due to COVID, and they have nothing, and they're just all alone. So it's just so much. So there is so much that we have to do. We have not even touched, you know, tip of the iceberg or nothing. There is so much that's needed in the community. So as you go out there, and then you have anyone who have any programs or anything that could really benefit our people, benefit our seniors, they need it, our youth, just bring them to the table. The bigger the family, the greater the work. So let's work together, bring your ideas to the table, and let's work together. I thank you. My best, how should I call him? Are you my left hand or my right hand? No, Melissa is my right here on this platform. Melissa is my right hand, so you are my left hand. Warren, you just came, but we are just, I'm happy you showed your face anyway, but we are just about closing. I have an 8 o'clock meeting. So I'm happy to see everybody. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. See you on this platform next month, same place, same time. You have my email in the email thread that went out. Connect with us. You have any questions? My direct number is 917 917-763-9284. And that is 917-763-9284. You have any question, don't hesitate. If you call me, you don't reach me, maybe I'm in a meeting and I can't pick up, just send me a text. I will get back to you, okay? Mwah. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night. Bye-bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Be well.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Buenas noches, todo.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Take care, everyone.
See you.